in Walking Chronicles and Pump 2. This was not planned. Just had to do one since it's been a while coming from my dentist appointment after my shift last night. Well, after two night shifts back to back. They fixed my braces. This is so tight. Oh, travel with Jillian. How are you? Good afternoon. I already had a 25-minute session on my way to the dentist while Vicky was on her live. So I didn't want to do it then. So I'm doing it now. It's so busy today. I feel so bad because there's so many kids in the vicinity around Brooklyn College. I'm at the junction. So much going on. I feel so tired. I gotta get out of the sun. How are you, Josiane? Taking you back to Brooklyn. It's a beautiful day today. By Brooklyn College. I'm doing good. A bit tired since I worked last night. Well, the last two nights. Then I had to go to the dentist. And these people sometimes are so rough. It's not funny. I feel like sometimes they forget that, that part of your body is kind of sensitive, you know? You're dealing with somebody's mouth and my teeth. And I felt at one point this woman was gonna pull out my teeth. I'm like, and she's saying, just relax. How can I relax when you're holding my tooth? So I have braces on. So I'm getting ready to get my retainers. This is the last readjustment. So I'm supposed to have a fixed retainer and then plastic retainers for a total of three. So she's applying what seems to be like the fixed retainer. And this lady, she had me squirming in my seat and telling me, relax. I was like, you have me in a Sandalenberg kind of position with my head down. You're manipulating my teeth and you're telling me to just relax. That's not possible. And she's like, just relax. I'm like, okay, lady. And then I have sensitive teeth. And I told them this. So when they're applying I got some kind of, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is that they apply before they start working on your teeth, it kind of gets cold or it gets too hot, a little hot. So I'm like, I have sensitive teeth. So if it's cold, it's going to make me squirm. He's like, oh, just relax. I got to wait for the light. I'm not running. Just relax. I'm like, relax. That's an understatement, lady. My throat is filling up with saliva. I can't swallow. She has a mechanism, the suction mechanism, like not all the way in the back of my throat. So it's not it's not really, suctioning. And I'm signaling her that it's not suctioning. She's telling me, okay, okay, just a moment, just a moment. But my throat is filling up. I was like, oh Lord, I couldn't wait for this to be finished. Okay, I have a couple more weeks left, almost a month actually. I thought today would be the last day, but they had to after putting the fixed retainer. Now they had to scan to get ready for the plastic retainers. So with that said, I have another a month to go. Hopefully that will be done. Hey Keisha H, how are you? Thanks for joining. It's a get up, get out, let's walk situation today. I forgot to even introduce myself. I'm doing a impromptu session of Walking Chronicles after a dental visit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know you're subscribed already. Like, comment. Thank you, ladies, for joining. I appreciate it. So, as I was saying, I felt like I was getting a headache in this lady's hands. As she was putting the fixtures for the braces back on. I was like, I was holding my head. That's how bad it was. When I got up from the chair, my hand was holding my head. I could have sworn this lady was gonna pull out my teeth. Some of them are so rough, and some of them don't speak. Don't tell you what they're doing. I met this I met this young man the last time I was there. I told him, do me a favor, stay the way you are, because he explained everything as he was doing it. I'm like, wow, that is so nice. And I told him, I said, please don't change. And he looked at me in awe. I was like, because this was like, and it was a, a black child. And I said, in this profession, you don't meet too many. Because all the ones that I've seen, he was probably like the second one I've seen in that office. So I told him, please stay the way you are. Don't let anybody influence you in changing because you're just beginning. You know, when you get into the field, you get comfortable. Some of them try, forget their manners and whatnot. So, and he said, thank you. I said, yes. I haven't met too many like you. Took the time to explain everything he was doing. I'm like, wow. So when I told him that, he was like, thank you, ma'am. I said, you're welcome. But I'd like to see when I come back, you're still the way you are. But I haven't seen him back in the office, probably just because my days don't correlate with his. But very nice, very nice kid. So, but right now I feel like when I get home, I'm gonna have to take Tylenol. This lady just butchered my mouth, my face, all together. Like I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna find me something to do. Ooh, level up, stress down. Thank you for coming in. I was watching your video this morning about being stressed and what about some people going to, reaching out for food when they're stressed out. Like, I have a cousin that does that, and she's doing much better lately about knowing to stay away from certain things or having healthier snacks when she feels like she's stressed out. Cruising life as is. Hi. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for coming in. It's a get up, get out, let's walk session. Walking Chronicles with Mickey's Adventures. Mickey here. I walk and chat about nothing and everything and anything. Thank you for stopping by. Cruising Life as is. Appreciate you. It's just one of those days. Oh, it was cool this morning at 66 when I left work. Now it feels like 70. Feels like 70 degrees. And I left home with a sweater on, so I feel like I'm gonna need to take that off in a little bit. So I'm just walking and chatting, getting my exercise for the day, which I did get 25 minutes doing Vicky's live because I was walking. I walked to my appointment. Now I'm walking back home. So I take these opportunities to put in my sessions. So I did 25 minutes earlier, and right now I'm at 14 minutes. So I may get 15 minutes for the day, which is good. I try to do 20 to 30 on average. So it's one of those trying to encourage people to just get up, get out, and just walking for a few minutes, no matter how long it takes. It could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, whatever works best. And then encourage yourself to add on times. And was it yesterday? On the news, they were talking about how healthy, well, one of the doctors, I can't remember his name because I was getting ready for work, how healthy it is to at least get 20 minutes outside of your house to walk, do anything, fresh air, how good that is to do. So I just want to encourage at least if I could get to one person to just get up, get out, and just walk. It's a good thing. Just not to stay idle and not to stay home too much. Coming from somebody who suffered from PE, so trying to read the comments. Oh, glad to do that. Level up. Yes, trying to encourage others to move, especially during the summertime. For those who are retired, and sometimes it could be so hot that people just feel like because of the heat they won't go out. But I encourage you to get out early in the morning or late afternoon when the sun has gone down a bit. So hopefully, just to keep moving, not staying, when people stay home, they tend to stay seated or just get up and lay down. Sitting is not good because that builds up blood clots. So if you can get up and walk, you avoid that. However, however you can. And you don't even have to get out if you don't want to. If you feel like your house is I mean, what would I say? If it's conditioned and you have the space to just walk or even use your staircases, go up and down the stairs, walk around, go around the furniture, just to stay moving. But what better way to get some fresh air and see others, kind of a way of getting yourself out there also. Not necessarily to mingle with people, but for that fresh air, because fresh air is important. That air you're getting from the AC is not fresh. Though it does say, it has a filter, it filters somewhat, but it's not the same quality of air when you come outside and you breathe. It's different. So it's definitely better to come out and do that. Yes, cruising life as it is. I'm also a nurse. So I know what it's like. That's the importance of just little things that we don't think sometimes we take for granted. So those are the things we should do for ourselves to stay active, stay healthy. And I say that to say not even to lose weight. You could maintain and you can eventually lose weight if you want to. People have lost weight by just walking, you know? And the thing is, pacing up, pacing down, putting some pep in the steps while you're doing that, doing the right things as you're doing that. So it does help. And I said that at the beginning sometime that I did lose 10 pounds when I started, well, in the midst of doing this, the walking chronicles. I've lost 10 pounds. I've walked 5 miles. I haven't, I think one day I did 8 miles, and that was the most I did. And that was while we were cruising. So I try not to go over too much. And if I can't make it outside, like yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was pouring. We had a thunderstorms here. So what I did, I did get on the, I got on the bike. So I did that for 20, 22 minutes. I think I posted that. So when I don't do the walking chronicles, I post my bike session in place. So I'm at 20 minutes now. Right now, I'm not pacing myself too much. I'm just walking because I have I wasn't really dressed 100% for the walk because I have my bag with me, my purse. Usually I would just take my a fanny pack, but and I just take I had to take my wallet because I had a feeling they were gonna charge me for something, which they did. My fixed retainers, they said were not inclusive in the plan, so I had to pay for that today. I'm at a dead end. Train station is up ahead. Give you a view of that. That's the train track. Train track for that's the Q. What is that? The Q and the B around our neighborhood. That's the train station closest to me, though it's not close, but it's the closest to me. Mhm. Thank you guys for sticking around. I mean, if you guys have any questions, you want to ask me, feel free. Anything, everything, doesn't matter. If I have the answers, I'll answer. If it's not too personal, I'll answer. Maybe stop. If it's I'll answer questions. And I kind of feel like I'm out of breath a little bit, but that's part of getting your heart rate up, which is good. So I kind of walked fast a little bit, paced up, paced down, just to get my exercise in. And if I'm doing this and I feel like I'm sweating right now, so that means I'm getting a bit of exercise in today. So, and I'm supposed to go out later to meet my cousin, which I was supposed to do this morning. She discouraged me. Well, this afternoon. Well, I was gonna go to the dentist and go straight there afterwards. She told me no, he's gonna be home and come back a little later. And I was supposed to go by the post office, drop something off. I totally forgot. Now I gotta go home and still go back out. I don't know that I'm gonna do another session because I'm done. I'm done working for the day. So at 50 minutes, I think I've done enough for the day. I'm good. So I thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you. And hopefully, I'm trying to see when I could set up days to do the to do the live so that more people can maybe come in, and hopefully I'll have a consistent time even if I don't do the walking chronicles. Maybe I could do the bike sessions. I have to set up the camera at home to be able to do that. So I'll have to see. So I'm reaching the end of my session right now. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys on for another session soon. As you know, summer is almost over. Fall is coming in. I hope to do some in the fall. But when winter comes in, I know that's gonna be much harder to get done. So we'll see. And with that, I'm gonna sign out with Walking Chronicles with Mickey. Get up, get out, let's walk just for betterment of self. So stay active. Thank you guys for joining. Have a blessed day. Bye.